Hi everyone. Let me catch you up. It's Saturday night. It's 7:30, and because Colin with one of his bands is playing a wedding tonight, I did dinner time, bath time, and bedtime all by myself with both kids. And they both promptly fell asleep after I put them to bed without me having to do anything else. I'm the queen of this house. Because when I put kids to bed, they stay put to bed. So I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good about tonight. I am pretty orange because I'm sitting in front of my very orange lamp. I've already poured myself a whiskey, and that is my LaCroix. And I've already finished a couple more stories in the book I'm reading right now. It's called Cursed Bunny by Bora Chung. And it's wonderful. So since I'm feeling so accomplished and so good about myself tonight, and I am here by myself hanging out, I thought I might try to go through my yarn stash and pick out my next project. I'm also in my jammies already. And welcome back to my garage. This is where my stash lives now. I am in my studio area, which is my workbench where I do my yarn dyeing and my back carding. And I'm going to get out my bins. So I have a couple of ideas of what I want to cast on, one of which is a worsted weight cardigan. This is the Chartreuse cardigan by Amy Loudon. So that's one idea. I also really want to make this crochet granny square cardigan by Amy Christophers called the Ariana. I don't have the yarn for this one. Then I also have some Brooklyn Tweed lace weight yarn that I'm considering using for this. And that's the Iris sweater by Amy Gunderson. So I'm going to look at my yarn, see what I have, and figure it out.
Which swam in the primordial seas, and whose head was severed when the world was newly born, into black lines wrapped together, walking the road with more ease. Carefully, Martin, and if you focus your will on it, the road will take you to the heart of Xibalba, to the palace, but one born of instinct. Wait, I'm not even sure why I'm here. But not why. Anibal rested, Martin said acidly, rubbing a hand. Creepy, since the goats were carved in a very realistic style. Their hues blind out.
Okay, so I decided to go with the Chartreuse cardigan. I'm going to have to figure out how to pronounce that. Luckily, it's frogged yarn, so it's all already balled up and ready to go. And I'm going to get started. But first I have to put my chickens away, so you're out here in the creepy dusk with me. Also, this weekend is the Natural Fiber Fair in my town, and I think I'm going to go tomorrow and take Lucy with me. So if I do that, I'll take you with me too.
And it has been absolutely pouring all day. It's like, give me a little bit of. Certainly think that we could soon wear the. Yeah. Did you say the name of this?
That's good. I like to.
Those are bats of fiber.
It's Monday! Today's my day without kids, and I thought I would sit here and take a minute to catch you up. I have a little bit of progress done on my cardigan that I started the other night, and I'm almost done with 2 of the books that I'm reading. So I hope to finish those 2 books today and make some more progress on my cardigan. I'm also hoping to make at least 3 bats today. We'll see. So the fiber fair yesterday was really fun. I didn't get much. All I got was a little bit of fiber to card into some of the bats that I'm going to be putting into the shop. But they had some lovely fiber vendors there, and this is what I got. This is some Wensleydale. So I'm hoping to work with this today. And I also got some mohair locks, and they've been dyed in this really nice autumnal palette. Here's the info. So that's everything I got. I hope to be working with both of these today. And let's show you the progress on my cardigan. So that's it. I think this is going to be the back neck. It's a top-down cardigan, which I'm happy about. And you work the collar as you go, which is also very nice. And it has you start out making this little thing. So I cast on right here, knit ribbing one way, and then picked up these same stitches and knit ribbing this way. And that's what I got so far. And I'm very happy to be working with these double points, which I like almost never get to work with because I don't usually work with double points, but they're lovely to work with. These are the, oh, what are they called? Knitter's Pride carbons. I don't typically like Knitter's Pride carbons for sock needles, which is the only other way I've tried them. But in these bigger size DPNs, I really enjoy them. I have 2 sizes. This is a 5. And I'm happy to be working with these. They're very nice. I did not swatch. I kind of don't do that anymore. I don't know. You know, I take a pretty nonchalant approach to my knitting these days. Here's the ball I'm working from right now. This is Brooklyn Tweed Shelter in the colorway Long Johns. And I bought this yarn from a D-stash. And I crocheted it into a lovely cardigan that I miss so much. It was a crocheted cardigan, and it was the spiral cardigan, I think. It was beautiful and wonderful, and I loved it, but this yarn just wasn't strong enough for it, so it ended up tearing at more than one place, and I just frogged it. Here's all the yarn that I have, and I have just enough in terms of what the pattern calls for. So the pattern calls for like 880 yards or something like that for the size that I'm doing, which is the second to smallest size, and I have, according to my calculations, 882 yards. So we'll see. Luckily it's top down and you do the button band as you go. I think I'm gonna be fine. Whatever. I don't know. The 2 books that I'm almost done with reading, I want to get done today. The first one is Cursed Bunny by Bora Chung. It's a collection of short stories. It spans genres from horror, sci-fi, magical realism, all very weird, twisted, dark kind of things. Translated from Korean by Anton Her, and I love it. It's amazing. There's one more short story left, and it's a very short one. And so I'm excited to finish this. I'm probably going to go finish that right after I'm done filming this little segment. It's really nice outside, so I want to go in my backyard and read that last story. And then the other book that I'm listening to is The Gods of Jade and Shadow by Sylvia Moreno-Garcia. And that one I have about an hour left, so I want to finish that today too. I'm not loving that one as much. It's not, I love the subject matter. It's a Mayan mythology it's not even a retelling. Like a Mayan god coming back to life in the modern era in the 1920s in Mexico, and a human young 18-year-old girl having to help him, and they go on like a travel adventure together. And it's a lot of tropes in it that I don't really like. It's not a YA novel, but I feel like the language and the prose are very YA in terms of the fact that they just don't read very natural, and it's not that, I don't like how it's written. It's not that it's bad, it's not that it's bad writing, it's a writing style that I don't enjoy. So, a little disappointing, because I really wanted to get into Sylvia Moreno-Garcia's books. And I think I'm going to try again, because I don't think all of her books seem to hop genres. And I'm hoping her writing style does too. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. But I'm almost done with it. And then I want to start a couple new books after I'm done with those. I'm thinking I'm going to start briefly A Delicious Life by Nell Stevenson, I think. I just got that one in the mail from Book Depository, and I'm very excited about that. I don't know what audiobook I'm going to start next. I'll have to see what's on my list of things that I want to read. Okay. See ya. Yo, look what I just did. Can you see that? My yarn totally got stuck in my zipper because I'm dumb and I completely overpacked my bag. Can I get it? It's not a big deal if I can't. And I'll just break the yarn and graft it back together, but I don't really want to do that. So dumb. Oh, I got it. I totally got it, you guys. I'm getting it. Yes. Yes. Saved it. Boom. Okay, let's be careful this time. What I like to do, tip and trick, is when I'm zipping up a bag that's like way too full, I like to, like, as I'm zipping, put my finger like right under there so that if it does graze the top of my yarn, my finger's in the way and it won't get caught, hopefully. Obviously, I don't do that all the time, but yeah, okay. Hi, chickens.
I should be reading Ulysses and fabricating the case for and against. I have read 200 pages so far. One of the and have been news is stimulated child interested. This challenge is now officially complete. Today is the 27th of August, and actually, now that I've had a few days to collect my thoughts and systems, so that if I do know that I've written something down, I can actually go back and find it. In terms of rapidly snippets of things across every platform that I have, like you know.
And whom Kame set about making themselves presentable, courtesy of the like this when he sat in his throne room, a jewel, cut and polished to perfection.
It's the end of the day on Monday, and I pretty much did everything I wanted to do. I finished both my books. I worked on my knitting project a teeny bit. I carded 2 bats. I cleaned my house even. I even did all my prep work for dinner. We're having Thai fish curry with a ling cod that my neighbor caught yesterday and gave us a few fillets from. I even took a shower, and now my kids are gonna be home in like literally a minute. So once I get home, I'm gonna hang out with them, make dinner. I have to feed the cat. I don't know if you can hear her, but she is yelling at me. And Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing and supporting the channel over on Patreon or Ko-Fi if you do that. If not, check it out at the link below if you're interested, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.